Alright, so we're doing the second half of Dragon Rouge Cavern now, so... Important stuff. My buns are burning.
You got an item. Tums.
Tums.
This is my favorite Shrek video game.
They were expecting me.
I know, they can see me.
So I haven't been paying attention. Is the dragon evil or what?
Sorry, what?
I haven't been paying attention. Is the dragon evil or what?
No.
No? Okay.
He's the guardian deity of the island.
Okay.
Ryan, why did you just stand there and let that moblin just twat you in the face?
To confuse them, Garrett.
They'll never expect it.
To give them a false sense of security.
And that's when I give them the 1-2 poop shoot.
And that's when I use Encore after they use Hyper Beam.
It's very cathartic fighting these things with the sword.
Yeah.
These are the guys that were giving you shit in the fortress thing, right?
Yeah, and they can clip through barrels and shit.
Backslash! Oh, I missed.
Hey, backslash. Fuck your backslash.
Wrong Smash character, Ryan.
There's something about this, the roaring dragon in the background that just sounds really disturbing.
Well, no, you pay good money for this show, and it's like C+ performance on both ends.
Okay, so...
I mean, the kid just stands there, takes a hit.
Take a hit, stab the guy. Take a hit, stab the guy.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, stab the guy. Wash your hands, stab the guy.
I don't think you need to wash your hands that much, unless if you're, like, literally playing with feces.
You're a germaphobe.
Tell that to Filbert, you fuck.
What? Oh, Rocco. No, I haven't been able to watch Rocco's Modern Life in years, dude. It's,
Turn the page, wash your hands. Turn the page, wash your hands.
I wish I had a better memory for random cartoon quotes like you guys did.
That's all we know, Ted. Without them, we are nothing.
It's so we did of our lives.
You still have a chance, Ted. Get out while you can.
Now, the thing that slightly weirds me out about the bird people is that they've got a beak for a nose, but it's only the top half of a beak, and then they have a mouth underneath it.
I remember at this point in the game thinking that instead of a grappling hook, we were just going to have this grappling claw, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of lame. Because it's just not as instantly accessible and fun to use as a hook shot. And we're going to get the hook shot later, but I didn't know that first time playing.
Don't you kind of go Spider-Man with it, though?
Yeah, you go Spider-Man with it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, that's more the dual.
That's our Twilight
shots.
Princess, yeah.
But I mean, it's more like the swinging aspect of it.
Yeah. Oh.
We're entrusting the safety of our realm to this idiot.
You can also use the gamepad's gyroscope with this, which I find much easier to use.
I'm glad that with the gamepad they were able to come up with a way to keep both the motion controls that worked and to get rid of the motion controls that didn't. Like, nobody needs to swing the sword every time you want to slash the sword. Like, swing the Wiimote every time you want to slash the sword. And then,
But it's immersive.
No, it's not.
Well, I'm talking more specifically about Twilight Princess. I haven't.
Wow, Johnny, you gave out you gave out real simple there. It's immersive. Those.
I love this game. It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit.
You're right. My life is a lie.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm
stinks.
part of that piece of shit, though.
God.
Okay, Jesus Christ, shut up. I'll deal with your hormones later.
They clearly only have one sound effect for the dragon that they just keep pressing play again, like again and again. Like,
Well, he actually
I
lost
walked
his
into this
voice
room and
years
this
ago.
goblin fell off. It's like, what?
Dude very clearly just ate some pizza that didn't sit right with him, and he's been regretting it ever since.
He actually lost his voice years ago. He's just playing a tape recorder on repeat.
Why does nobody take me seriously?
Remix.
Oh. All the way down there, huh?
Yeah.
Cowabunga?
According to Zelda convention, now that we have the item for the dungeon, we have to go back and explore everything we've already done in order to find the thing that we need to get to the boss. I'm so smart. I know how games work.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
What do these things do?
They fill you with joy and happiness.
No, ice cream fills me with joy and happiness.
I think it's like if you get enough of them, you can give them to
The teacher and get stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't just give one. I have to have at least 7 before I can part with one.
7 makes me happy.
So is it like gold Skulltulas then?
Not quite.
Not quite. Okay.
The closest we get in this game to it.
I like how you cut that just in time for the lava to hold it up for several more seconds before it fell.
Well, that did nothing. Oh, shit!
I see this game is very proud of its physics engine. Like, it's got a lot of physics-based stuff in there that I don't ever remember seeing. And even
Oh
Twilight
god,
Princess.
you just basically summed up gaming in this particular decade. Because like everything had a physics engine, and it was always the physics that were the driving force of the puzzles.
The less we talk about Half-Life 2, the better.
The Havoc engine, come on. Those boxes in 06 drop fucking realistically, damn it.
Yeah, they...
At the
10
cost
out
of
of 10, best game ever.
At the cost of the frame rate.
It was like the main attraction of Half-Life 2 was the fucking physics gun.
Don't you
And then-
only get that in, like, the last 20% of the game?
Yeah, but then like
Then you can go to town.
but then there's an expansion pack that focuses on it like right after that point.
Oh, is that episode 1 or 2?
I'm pretty sure it's episode 1. Episode 2 had more to do with a vehicle thing, I think. It's been a while since I played Half-Life. But then there was like, okay, Fallout 3 comes out, and they touted their own physics gun too. It was like it was the rocket launcher that shoots random objects that you
It
pick
shoots
up
physics
everywhere.
at you.
Yeah, basically, you can pick up like basically any object in the game and use it as ammunition, so you can like murder things with teddy bears.
Oh, they did that in Shadow the Hedgehog with the Billy Hatchet gun. Everyone's just ripping off Sega.
Well, this is the game to introduce counterattacks.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying to pull it off.
The combat didn't... I don't know how I feel about Zelda combat, because, like, even in Twilight Princess where they added in all these extra cool moves, I didn't even really feel like it changed things all that much. Like, it's always been a means to an end for me.
3D Zelda combat is the bare basics of 3D adventure combat. It's got the lock-on system, it's got, you know, your basic melee, your blocking, your dodging. It basically defined what 3D adventure games would be for a while, but it never really moved too far away from that basic definition.
No, it never stepped above hack and slash.
Yeah, true, but I always kind of saw it as simple but very effective. I kind of like how.
Oh, well, yeah.
I kind of like how Nintendo never felt a need that they had to, you know, like reinvent the combat system. You know, I mean, like, I guess to a certain extent, the way it controls in Skyward Sword, maybe you could argue that, but I kind of like that they didn't try and go crazy.
Well, it's not.
combat in Zelda.
It's not the point, obviously.
Exactly. That's what Hyrule Warriors is for. Fucking crazy combat.
Oh man, Linkle just going all Devil May Cry gunslinger on everyone's asses. But
If she isn't added into the main series, I'm gonna be very sad because
well, you know, I'm mixed on that. Like, I wouldn't mind having her character show up, but the whole dual wielding crossbows thing is just kind of a little too jump the shark for the main series, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, just the general character design.
kind of,
Like, maybe give her a crossbow. You know, like
A crossbow that functions like a crossbow, please.
Yeah, it's
Linkle's
like
crossbow
obviously
training.
things need to be toned down if you go from a Musou game into a regular Zelda title. But I feel like she'd be a good fit for a side character in the main series. And
It's not that down to earth though. We have Octoroks and Breath of the Wild that shoot laser beams from their eyes.
I want Linkle to be introduced into the Wind Waker timeline. So just like, yeah, everyone looks like Wind Waker, but then you just have her there. She sticks out like a sore thumb, and then she's murdered.
In Hyrule Warriors 3DS, one of her alt costumes is Errol's outfit from this game. It's like
Nice.
like a blue cloak with the little flowers on it.
You know, Ted, you might know this, and I could have looked it up myself, but I didn't because I'm lazy. I don't have a new 3DS. I don't want to buy one, but I would love to get the, the Wind Waker characters in Hyrule Warriors Wii U. Are they ever? I know if you bought the 3DS version, you could just download them, but like, are they ever gonna just release those standalone?
Yeah, you can download them standalone. There's like a DLC pack you can get, like the Legends character pack, or.
Oh, is it out now?
It's out now. I'm pretty sure it released right when the game came out. Pretty sure. It's like I think it's like $8 or something like that. If you just
I'll
want
get that because I've
if you just want the characters, that's fine. Personally, one of my issues with that is though with the characters being in the Wii U version though is that there's literally 0 things to do with them. Like you can use them in free mode and that's it. But if you just want to mess around with them, then it's sure go ahead with it.
Just because I don't want to buy a new 3DS just for one game. You know?
It can run on the original 3DS, but
everyone tells me
quote unquote run.
Yeah, but if by run I mean at 12 frames per second with 3 enemies on screen, so don't bother.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Rise of Lyric technically runs on the Wii U. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a good thing.
Hey, 12 frames per second with 3 enemies on screen is just an homage to Ocarina of Time, okay?
Only the textures are worse, John.
Yeah.
Like, you said that like John forgot. Oh shit, he's right. I made a fool of myself again. Damn you, Ted.
I will say the loading times are pretty good for this.
It's almost like it's a 12-year-old game when this remaster came out.
Were they good when
No,
the original
they
came
were
out?
they were just as short in the GameCube version.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I would hope the load times are shorter on a re-release over a decade later.
Well, I'm trying to think. I haven't, I won't claim to be the biggest Zelda fan, or I haven't played every single game, but I don't typically think of long load times associated with Zelda anyway.
Well, they kind of
really
disguise them, like in Twilight
Yeah.
Princess, for instance. They've got those really awkward long corridors in Hyrule Field, which are clearly just there so that you can run your horse through them while the game loads up the next area of Hyrule Field.
It's totally an open world, guys. It's totally open. That's why there's big rock walls here.
My favorite kind of attempt into mask a loading time is still in the original Resident Evil, when you would like walk upstairs and it would just go to like sprites of stairs.
Yeah, it would show you the 3D model of the stairs and
floating in the dark abyss.
Floating in the dark
and then
abyss.
like the camera, the quote-unquote camera would just kind of like leapfrog up the steps. And love that shit.
You just get just Jill leaping on like a kangaroo.
Oh no! You got the ferry.
There's another one.
Look at that ferry. Look at that ferry.
Sad. The ferry's sad.
You're mine now.
The interesting thing about the Resident Evil doors and stairs, though, is that I believe for a DS game they were making, they could load up the next room without it, but people missed it because it added.
Yeah, I read that.
It added spookiness. Apparently.
But my favorite thing in Resident Evil, I think it's doing 1 and 2, is that I guess they only bothered to have one bit of animation for walking upstairs. So like, as I'm sure you guys know, when your character's low in health, they start to like limp as they walk around. They would limp, but the second you get the stairs, they'd like stand up straight. They'd like put their arms out. They'd walk downstairs properly, and then go back to limping as soon as they get off the stairs. I used to, no joke, spend minutes just going up and down stairs. I used to think that was fucking hysterical as a kid.
This poor goddamn dragon, man. Like, goddamn.
I'm trying to take a shit. Leave me alone.
That monster is his shit.
This is Goma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be Goma?
Yeah. This seems quite a bit of an upgrade since Ocarina of Time.
Unlucky for it, I don't have any sticks.
Wait, hang on. Did Goma just shove the rock right back onto the dragon's tail?
Yes.
No, wait. That's not what happened. I just saw
You're
that.
going to be constipated. You're going to like it.
No, the dragon just slipped his tail back through the hole.
It's comfy in there, you know, it like wraps around very, very nicely.
I saw the tail, like, lowering itself in.
Link, I would say though, little kid Link, he's very adept with that bit, the rope. He can fucking get on that dragon's tail from like what looks like a mile up in the air. The kid's got talent. The kid's going places, you guys.
It's Spider-Man logic. It can be as long as it needs to be.
Looking
This
at
is what happens when you don't look at the explosions, Ryan.
no, like Link was looking into the camera with the explosion behind him, looking all cool and determined, and then he just gets smacked.
Because he's Wind Waker Link, he gets smacked in the face.
Yeah.
Link, sometimes cool guys need to look at the explosions so they don't get burned.
Well, that was an easy boss.
No, not quite.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Good
god.
grief, he's naked!
Children play these games. Nintendo, keep your beetle nudity out of it, please.
A lot of the times, I'm just wondering how kinky Nintendo tries to get while still keeping an E rating. Sometimes.
Again, I think after like in the I remember playing Ocarina of Time the first time, and when you first meet the Great Fairy, it's like, God damn, Madonna's gone weird.
Like even in the 90s, you thought that? Because that was kind of peak Madonna weirdness there.
Well, no, I mean, like, because the Great Fairy, she has, like, you know, in the original, she has, like, triangle boobs, like Madonna
Triangle
bras,
boobs.
like.
I know,
It's
but
like,
if Madonna in the mid 90s were dressing up like the Great Fairy, that'd be a tame outfit for her, though. Let's be fair.
Madonna, you aren't trying hard enough. Okay, you're gonna be weirder than this.
I brutally murdered something. Yay!
Yeah. I skip around like an idiot.
Hooray, murder. It was like, I think it was in this part, maybe it was in the last one where, like, there's just a bird sitting in a nest and Link just goes up and stabs the fuck out of it. No good reason. Like, it's not hurting anyone, it's not doing anything at
No,
all.
there's a key in the nest that I had to get. It was in the way.
Yeah, but, yeah, you had to, so I'm gonna murder you to get out of it.
The sound effect for this wind portal is the exact same sound effect used for the final hour of Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
That's all I think about now when I hear it.
What do you mean the final hour? Like,
All right, so when the final hour is playing in Majora's Mask, you know how the music changes to that very foreboding piece of music?
sure.
There's a background noise that plays accompanying it. It's the same exact sound effect that wind portal uses in this game. It's a stock sound effect.
Huh.
Is it as stock as the smashing sound effect that they use in Unleashed when you break pots?
Yes.
Damn you, Mr. Plinkett, stop breaking shit on my lawn.
It's still art, though.
Yes!
Not good art, though.
Fuck you, SA2 boy.